I'm Daniel Drake with Long Beach Local News. We're here today to speak with Long Beach City Prosecutor, as well as representatives from a nonprofit here in Long Beach called L.A.CADA, who is working in partnership with the City Prosecutor's Office to provide Priority Access Diversion, or PAD program, on people's cases. Let's go in and hear how they're helping the community here in Long Beach.
The Priority Access Diversion program originated because we observed a need here in Long Beach for live-in residential treatment for people that are suffering from either mental illness, some level of mental illness, or substance abuse, and sometimes both. And the reason that we have this program is because if we don't attack the underlying problem, they're going to continue to cycle through the court and continue that cycle of poverty. So we really want to come up with a program that helps them actually get better and get well and recover so that we don't have to prosecute them again in the future. And it's a unique program here in Long Beach. We've been developing it for the last 3 years, but I think it's ready now to be shared with the world, and hopefully other prosecuting agencies will do what we're doing, which is try to help people not repeat the cycle of poverty and the cycle of incarceration. The Long Beach City Prosecutor's Office and any prosecuting agency can't do this work by ourselves. We absolutely need partners, and we need partners that are really good at what they do. And I actually met with a number of nonprofits, and we selected L.A.CADA because they made a commitment up front to do the hard work. They're really doing the most difficult work. They're providing the services to people. They're also reporting back to court and letting the judges know when judges need to report how a person is progressing in the program. Sometimes people leave the program. These are not lockdown treatment facilities, and so L.A.CADA will notify the court if somebody leaves the program, and the goal is to reconnect them to that program if they do intersect with the criminal justice system later on, because we believe even if it takes 2 or 3 times, it's worth it to get that person into recovery and out of that cycle, because we don't want people returning to the streets. It's not safe for them, and it's not good for the public either. We absolutely have to have all oars in the water rowing in the same direction in order to really combat this homeless problem that we have here in Long Beach.
I know there are some programs out there with mental health and with the courts, but I had never actually seen a position like this where a social worker can actually be involved on the prosecution side. So I thought that was a really innovative way to get folks more involved in services and also just bring more awareness about the resources out there, because when someone goes to law school, they're not being trained in substance abuse treatment, residential, outpatient. There's so many different options out there. And as far as housing resources, it's a little bit hard to navigate the system if you don't have a background in social services. So I feel that my role here is unique because I can bridge the gap between the criminal justice system and the resources that are out there and make sure that individuals that maybe haven't had access to a service provider in the past now do.
Working with the PAD program in the City Prosecutor's Office, it's important to the community so that the clients need stability. Without stability, there's nothing. So working with the City Prosecutor's Office and letting them have a second chance at life, really, with them being able to go to treatment, and if they finish treatment, then their cases are dismissed or probation is terminated, whatever it may be, then that's a lift off the client's shoulders, right? They don't have to worry about their cases. Once they don't have to worry about their cases, they can then focus on themselves. If they focus on themselves and they've completed their treatment, now we can, I'm done with treatment. Maybe I can go back to school, because schooling provides stability, right? I can go and get a job because working provides stability for these clients. So it's important for us to be in the community so that we can help the population gain stability.
We've just heard from Long Beach City Prosecutor and L.A.CADA on how they're bridging the gap between resources needed and crimes committed. I'm Daniel Drake with Long Beach Local News.